Hi, my name is Tim Sutherland, and this is my thesis proposal about mobile devices in the workplace. Should they or should not be used? What are the pros and cons? For Research 505, 18 March 2018. I'm going to go over the topic, the problem statement, what the real problem is, the methodology that I'm using for the research project, and then the application and, of course, the conclusion. Thesis proposal. The topic is the mobile computing devices in the workplace are a real problem for managers. How can they or should they be leveraged? How can they or should managers leverage these devices for the betterment of the company? The thesis is, as technology and accessibility increases, so do the issues of distraction, wasted time. There's others. And what are the pros and cons? Things like security, cost, issues for the workers. Problem. Workers like to have their mobile computing devices immediately at the disposal. Instead of outlawing these technologies, can companies readjust policies and learn to leverage these devices and the workers? Here's the problem. Workers like to have their phones at work. Everybody likes to have their phones at their immediate disposal. This brings along with it many benefits and many problems. Research is going to adjust this and take a look at all this. The main problem seems to be security from the management side. Of course, privacy from the worker side. Much of this can be overcome with different management styles. It's going to be very situational, so management needs to be flexible. Any new policy or any change is going to create conflict. Different conflict management styles need to be used and not just authoritative. We need to actually work with the workers. Many of these things can be overcome with policies. New policies bring issues. And again, personnel issues, stress, etc. The methodology I'm going to use for this proposal is a metadata analysis. Picardi and Masick say that as consumers of information, it's our responsibility to be able to critically evaluate research beyond the limitations that are presented in the literature. We need to think above and beyond all this. Dig deeper, dig down into what they are actually saying. So to answer the proposed research question and problem statement within the time constraints of this course, non-experimental research is going to have to be utilized, specifically the metadata analysis. There isn't anything that's going to be any data that needs to be manipulated, so being able to integrate the findings of a large number of studies, almost too much, into a particular area of interest of relevant, a particular research question. The decision to allow or not to allow the devices rests on several factors. Size of the business, type of business, office setting, probably you don't need to bring devices in or allow devices. Security needs. What are the personnel needs? You need to know what their stresses are. You need to know your people. Decision to allow personal devices in the workplace rests on a number of factors. Policies can be effective in smaller businesses or those without strict industrial security regulations. But for large companies, this may not be the best idea. Mobile device standards for security and platform unification may not be advanced enough to permit the safe BYOD, bring your own device, environments. Yeah, I'm going to be looking at the technology and accessibility increases, so do the distractions of wasted time. What are the pros and cons? Problem. Workers, they want to have their phones. Many benefits. There's security issues that go along with this. Management styles can be utilized to help this transition. There's going to be conflict, so you need to have some conflict management strategies. Methodology I propose is to use the metadata analysis. Workers like to have their phone, so there are many benefits and there are problems, but we can dig through and we can find this. Of course, you need to consider several factors: size of business, type of business, security needs, and personnel needs. Thank you very much.